I was an addict, rock bottom, no way out, living in a haze of regret and broken bottles. Then Eminem's Lose Yourself smashed through the noise. One shot, one chance. It wasn't just a song, it was a damn lifeline pulling me out of the gutter. Now I teach it to ex-addicts like me, people who've clawed their way back with nothing but grit and faith. Stick with me for 5 minutes, I'll show you how Eminem's words can drag you out of the dark. And Em, if you're watching, I've got a question for you at the end, don't skip this. 5 years ago I was finished. Pills, booze, whatever I could get my hands on, I was a walking wreck. Picture this. I'm slumped in a shitty apartment, no heat, staring at a wall stained with God knows what, and Lose Yourself comes on. Eminem's yelling, "You only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow." It hit me like a freight train. I'd pissed away 100 shots, my family's trust, every job I torched, any shred of hope I ever had. I was too strung out to even cry. But that line, it stuck, man. It burrowed into my skull. I didn't quit that night, nah, it wasn't that clean. I relapsed twice more, woke up choking on my own vomit once. But a year later I'm sober, finding Jesus in the wreckage, realizing one shot's all it takes if you got the guts to grab it. That's what I teach now. Eminem's truth, unfiltered, cutting straight to the soul. So why lose yourself? Check this. If you had one shot, one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, would you capture it or just let it slip? That ain't just rap, that's survival. I coached this guy, Mike. Meth had him by the throat, lost his kids, sleeping in a rusted-out sedan with cracked windows. I played him that line. He broke down, tears mixing with the dirt on his face, said, "That's me, I've been letting it slip every damn day." 2 months later he's clean, hauling boxes at a warehouse, fighting tooth and nail to see his daughter again. Then there's Sarah, heroin took everything, left her begging for change outside a gas station. Same line hit her too. She's 6 months sober now, tattooed it on her arm, one shot. And this guy, Grundle Keegan, he gets it too. Listen to what he wrote. "Within my walls I wear the crown, words take flight when truth is found. Sight aligns, the core says yes, a spark ignites, the deed is dressed. No lack shadows the air's stride, all is given, none denied." That's the fire Eminem's spitting, it's about owning your moment, finding that spark when you're down to nothing. He didn't know it, but he wrote that for Mike, for Sarah, for me, maybe for you. It's not about stages or platinum records, it's that split second you decide to fight instead of folding. Look, I'm not saying Eminem's out here preaching gospel. He'd probably scoff and flip me off. Fair enough. But there's something bigger in his fight, something primal. I found Jesus after the drugs, clawing through the shame and the shakes, and it hit me. One shot's all God hands you too. Eminem's been through his own hell. Relapse, recovery, the whole ugly mess, and he's still swinging. That's grace, man, even if he'd call it something else. I tell my clients this. Take your shot, lean on whatever faith you've got left, God, yourself, whatever, and don't look back. M's living proof you can crawl out of the pit, covered in scars and still spit fire that cuts deep. Here's the bottom line. Eminem's words are saving lives. Mine, Mike's, Sarah's, dozens of ex-addicts I coach who were left for dead. If you've got a story like that, spill it in the comments. I want the real stuff, no fluff. Subscribe if this hit you in the chest because I'm not stopping here. And Eminem, Marshall, your lyrics are my playbook, my weapon. I'm teaching them to people hanging on by a thread, clawing back from nothing. Let's talk. Sit down with me, right here on this channel, and tell us how you grabbed your shot. Hit me up, man, let's keep it real.